BeastNet is brought to you by James Safety Services and in partnership with Beasts OCR. Here we discuss all things OCR and fitness related, running, endurance, conditioning, rucking, and more. Welcome to BeastNet.
Hey everybody, it's Mike with BeastNet, and on this episode I have with me Trentyn Good. Trentyn, why don't you let everyone know who you are?
Hey, my name is Trentyn. I'm a wrestler, and I'm also a Spartan runner. I love challenges, and I'm really excited to be on this podcast.
Right on. So, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay. And where do you live in North Seattle, in that area?
Yeah. Shoreline, Lake Forest Park area.
Okay. So give me kind of an idea. First off, what made you decide to do a Spartan?
Well, originally, taking it back a while, I had started, doing some races after my first year in cross-country season, which was 7th grade. And after cross-country, I started doing some fun runs and stuff like that, the Warrior Dash, and eventually Spartan caught my eye after doing the Tough Mudder, which looked like a great challenge for me. I kept stepping it up. And then I did the Beast, which was super fun in Seattle the year before. And, I just decided I was going to go to the next level and find a race that was more challenging than that, and that was the Ultra. So that's why I decided to do the Ultra.
Right on. So, and speaking of that, had you done any other Spartans besides the Beast last year?
No, that was my first Spartan race.
Okay. So, how did you feel that Beast compared to the Ultra in Hawaii?
It was a completely different race. The Beast was pretty fast for me. I did it in about 2 hours and 10 minutes, and the Ultra in Hawaii was about 11 hours. So, going from the Beast Ultra was completely different and definitely a lot more challenging. And also a big difference was I had a lot of training going into the Beast, but the Ultra wasn't quite the same because I had an accident before the race. I don't know should I talk about that right now? Or are you going to bring that up later?
Yeah. No, go ahead. Let everyone know, what that was.
Yeah, so about a month before the Ultra, I fell rock climbing, and I gashed my leg open. It took about 30 staples to put it back together, and so I was pretty much out for running until a couple weeks before the Ultra. So I didn't really go into the Ultra with, adequate training like I should have. And there was definitely a huge difference between the Beast and the Ultra.
Oh, I bet. Now, was it just the distance, or do you think the races were completely different? I've done them both. I did the Seattle Beast. I didn't do the Ultra in Hawaii, but I did do the Beast in Hawaii. So I kind of have my own opinion on the differences. But what kind of differences did you notice?
Yeah, well, I'm sure you know that the elevation, the climb in between the Seattle and Hawaii is a huge difference because Seattle is pretty flat. And Hawaii, you're just going up the mountain and down the mountain and back up. So, yeah.
There was a point at that Hawaii race, and during the Death March, which I'm pretty sure when you probably hit it in the morning, it was probably wide open. But when I went through it, it was a 2-hour Death March up the side of that mountain. There was times I thought I was going to come around a corner and see the pearly gates that kept going up. So it was crazy.
Now the Death March,
that elevation. What's that?
Was that the part going through the thick, jungle going up the mountain?
Yeah. I called it the Death March because when we hit it, it was a 2-hour, backup.
Yeah. Going through my second time, that's when I hit the backup, but luckily being an ultra runner, everyone, moved out of the way. which was awesome.
Yeah. It is, and that's one thing that's really awesome with the Spartan community is they understand. I mean, you guys as the ultra runners, I mean, you're doing something that you're doing double what we're doing. So usually in a case like that, they'll move out of the way, you know, you'll get the thing, you know, when we were doing it, we were screaming, you know, whenever we saw one coming, ultra coming through, and everyone basically steps off to the side and lets the ultras go right past them. So, which is cool, but yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing how much like encouragement I got from all the beast runners going up the death march. All of them are cheering me on. You can do this. Keep going. And yeah, that really pushed me through the death march. I started picking up the pace with all that motivation I was getting.
That's awesome. All right, and now we're going to take a quick pause so we can hear from our sponsors.
Do you like challenges that are fun, tough, and might use tacos? Head on over to beastchallenge.com and check out our upcoming events, including Beasts 5K Plus, a combination of race and endurance event, and the Bucket Mile. Keep an eye on the Beasts OCR Facebook group for event gatherings. For more information, head on over to beastchallenge.com and the Beasts OCR Facebook group. You'll be glad you did.
And we're back. So, how did the Ultra go for you in Hawaii? I mean, I know you said it was like 11 hours, but how else?
Yeah.
How did it go, do you think?
I mean, I don't think it could have gone better. Like, that was definitely my best race. And I did face a lot of adversity during that, but I think that's what actually made it my best race, because like facing that adversity, I was able to overcome it. So that was something that was pretty huge for me. I missed a turn. A bunch of people missed a turn going through the first lap at I think it was the farmers, like a little after the farmers carry. And so we had to do a lot of elevation twice, and it was about 3 miles extra. And so being able to overcome that after I had to do that extra, and everyone I had passed was in front of me now, was actually huge for my race. Because, you know, at first it was super hard taking that. It's like, dang, it sucks. You know, I've got to get, I'm behind all these people. I don't even know if I'm going to podium anymore. But then being able to push through that, I was actually getting really grateful that I had the opportunity.
See, that's an awesome way to look at it. I mean, it was another obstacle that was still in front of you, and you overcame it and you kept going. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So you did mention the podium part. Did you end up podium?
Yeah, I took first place in my age group.
That's awesome. That's amazing. On your first Ultra, and the only other Spartan you've ever done is a Beast in Seattle, and you podiumed. That's awesome. Did you do any of the other races out there in Hawaii?
No, I just did the Ultra. I figured that would be enough.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it was. I did the full trifecta, and I still can't put shoes on, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it was about the humidity or whatever, but my feet swelled up, and it made major issues with my feet. So, yeah, I haven't been able to put shoes on since that weekend. So, yeah.
Wow.
Like what you hear? Make sure and subscribe and review us on your favorite podcast platform. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you're using YouTube, please click the little red subscribe icon, then click the little bell for notifications of future episodes. And if you could, give us a thumbs up.
So, what other plans do you have for racing? I mean, is it, now that you podium in an Ultra in Hawaii, what's next?
Yeah, I think my next big goal is to win the Spartan Death Race. I know that sounds like pretty out there, pretty big goal, but I just keep going for doing the Beast and then the Ultra. I'm just trying to find the next level, something that will challenge me like nothing else. And I think going for that Spartan Death Race is going to be the ultimate challenge. and I'm really excited for that. And then also, this is my senior season in high school for wrestling, so I'm going for state champion. Those are my two big goals right now.
That's awesome. So what weight class do you wrestle?
I wrestle 152.
Awesome. So how did you do last year? Were you competing for state champion or?
Yeah, I was at state. I didn't actually place. I was in the blood round and I was really close. But I think I'm really gonna make some jumps, and I'm just gonna go for it with everything I got.
That's awesome, and that's the only way to do it. I mean, you go into everything with everything you got. I mean, I wrestled in junior high, but that was a long time ago, and I wrestled in 120, so I was a little guy. But yeah. So this is your senior year in high school?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you have any plans outside of high school, after high school? Or is it still thinking about that?
Yeah, I'm still trying to decide, whether I'm going to do college with wrestling or maybe do, the military so I can do my college first for free and then go into the military. Mm-hmm. Something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure. Still looking at my options.
Right on. So I know you mentioned the death race. Is that something that you're already looking into, that you're going to sign up for, or it's something that you just have a goal later to do later?
Yeah, that's definitely. I'm going to sign up for that next year, and I'd like to compete in that. And my goal is to win it. I don't know if that'll be next year or the year after that, but I'm just going to keep going for that.
Nice. That's awesome. So I know you said you did like warrior and some of those. What other kind of races have you done?
Yeah, so my first mud run was the warrior dash, and then I did the rugged maniac, and then I did the tough mudder, and after that I did the Spartan. Yeah,
I haven't done the tough mudder yet. That's the only one I haven't done. I'm supposed to do that here in a month. So here in Seattle. So
it's a pretty fun race. I'd say it's a different, dynamic than Spartan. It's more of a team focused and more having fun on the obstacles. Rather Spartan, I feel like, is more competitive.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. And my biggest problem with tough, I don't like electric shock, so that's my nightmare right there. So.
Oh yeah. Love that one.
Yeah, that's my nightmare. So, right on. So, like I said, are you doing any more Spartan races this year?
Yeah, I'm doing the upcoming Seattle race, and I'm going to, I think it's the Cascadian Beast Challenge. I'm going to go for that. It's where you do the beast, the hurricane heat, and then the sprint with a 45-pound sandbag.
Oh.
So.
Yep. Yeah. For the Beasts OCR Challenge. Yep. Yeah, because some of those guys are crazy.
Yeah, so
I'm lucky if I finish the races right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and this will be my first racing too. So that's a fun experience.
Yeah, hurricanes are good. They're a fun experience. They're a good thing to get involved in, and the Beasts have some really cool challenges like that they throw in for fun to help challenge you and help you push yourself to new levels. So
yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I know I did the taco mile while we were in Hawaii, which is, I don't know if you've done the taco mile yet. It doesn't sound that bad, but try eating a taco after running a quarter mile and then eating another taco and another one. And by the time you're done, my stomach was not happy.
I have to try that.
This was my second year doing it. I like the patch, so it's one of the Beast challenges. If you go to the Beast OCR page, they've got the Beast challenges, and that's one of them is the taco mile, and it's to have it's 4 tacos, and you eat a taco after every quarter mile when you run a mile. So you end up having 4 tacos, but it's kind of one of those when you're breathing hard and you've been running hard, and all of a sudden you eat a taco. The Beasts are all about tacos. We love our tacos. So.
Yeah, tacos are to die for.
They are. They are. So, is there anything else you have to bring up to the listeners?
Well, I guess, let's see here. I mean, maybe just some like tips for the end, or some, final statement, I guess. I mean, no matter like what level of physical fitness you should definitely try some sort of OCR race, because they can transform you. I mean, if you're doing an OCR or not, whatever, physical activity you're doing, something that can engage you, and really help you, do better in life. I think that's something that all the listeners should take away. If you're not doing something right now, I think it'll really help you engage in yourself in that manner. Yeah, just go for it.
Definitely get off the couch and do something. Ooh.
Yeah.
Right on. All right. Well, it's been good talking to you. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, anytime. And hopefully I will meet you when you're at the Seattle Beast.
Yeah. Hope to see you there.
All right. Thank you, Trentyn.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Does your business need first aid, AED, OSHA, flagging, or other safety training? James Safety Services is your one-stop shop. Find them on Facebook today at James Safety Services WA and ask for a quote on hosting your training needs.
Thanks for listening to the BeastNet podcast. If you haven't done it yet, find us on Facebook. Like and share the podcast. Give us a review on iTunes or Spotify. All these things will help to expand the show in the future. This show is brought to you by James Safety Services in partnership with Beasts OCR. Don't forget to subscribe and let us know what you think and what you like to hear. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at beastocr.com.